Hi everyone, I'm John and this is my clinic/rehabilitation centre in Sanctuary. First thing I'm going to do is take you through the main building itself. Here in this window is the actual shop. I've managed to glitch it in there, so I thought that looks pretty darn cool. Bit of signs, bit of neons, the usual shindigs. And as we enter in here, we've got kind of a little waiting area outside, a PA system, so that the patients know when to go in. And as we enter the building here, we've got our reception desk. Nothing too fancy, a little bit of decor. Some arsehole has knocked over the oxygen tank, typical. To the right here we have another indoor waiting area. This one's geared more towards families. Little blast radius game there. A few magazines to read, keep people busy, yeah. And then here we have our main clinic area. A few beds, a little bit of storage just for people who are having a bad time in the wasteland, you know what I'm saying? Bit of food here to feed the patients, and this room here is kind of my research area, I guess you could call it, where they just kind of work out what the fuck is wrong with you, I guess. Right, let's back up out of here. Little gurney in a wheelchair because people are lazy. And this room to our right is the operating area. Got our lab coat, folder, a few tools, a few bits and bobs, a sink because cleanliness, you know that shit. A surgery chair that was added through a mod that I cannot remember, but the idea of doing surgery in a chair seemed dumb as fuck to me, so I tried to make a little bed as if that was the operating table. A few posters about, usual jazz. And then in here, which is the room where the store is the store owner sort of slash doctor's living quarters, I guess you could call it. Now you'll notice there's a shit load of chems about, and I've left that open. I've done that for a reason. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Anyway, we'll swing round here. Bit of storage for the goods on sale. Nice little neat eating area, and then a rather compact bedroom. Now, I've left that area open because I named this series themed Fallout not only because of the settlements themselves. For example, this settlement is being protected by the Minutemen, so I don't necessarily just mean themed as in it's a Minutemen themed settlement. I wanted to try and add an extra layer to my settlements through the actual settlers themselves. So this here is the rehabilitation area, and my idea was that the doctor isn't actually helping these people out. She is pretty much just feeding them chems and alcohol to keep them around. It's good for her business, it's kind of crap for the patients. But this side of the area is a little rougher. I wanted it to look like that, as if these guys are kind of junkies and just don't really give a fuck about their living conditions. But anyway, it's just a lot of compact beds, mattresses, sleeping bags, chems and alcohol galore. I mean, you have a night here and you are having a wild time. I mean, look at them chems. Shit is everywhere. Check it, look. These people are off their rocker. You'll have to excuse the grass coming through a lot of things. It's a mod that I liked. I wanted to add a little bit more colour to the wasteland because I'm kind of sick of everything being grey. But here we go. As per usual, I'll give you guys a nighttime tour because lighting is a very important thing to me. And there we are. that is my clinic slash rehabilitation area in Sanctuary. My next sort of tour, I guess you can call them, will be, I don't really know what you can call this, kind of a farmhouse slash butcher. It's basically where my people get their food from. Right, and I think that's everything, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope that you all have a lovely day. Take it easy, people. Peace.